What up, guys? How we doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. So, obviously, it hasn't been 3 months or 2 months. It hasn't even been 1 month. So, here's what's up. I've been sorting a lot of problems out with myself, right? As I said, I'm going through a lot of mental health stuff, but I've found that not doing, not doing YouTube stuff, not doing the things that I really enjoy, is being more of a detriment than a proper help. You know what I mean? So I've been one of the key things that I wanted to get out of some of my mental health stuff was one, being able to not have these stupid panic attacks that I get randomly. Trust me, they suck. And two is to help deal with some of my depression stuff. So, but a lot of the stuff has really come about from this compounding factor of bullshit, right? That's happened over the last 2 years. Like, it happened to me over the last 2 years. It's this compounding factor of a lot of bullshit, which has made things very stressful and very difficult, and it has made me overthink a lot of things. Overthink a hell of a lot of things. And one of the things that I, overthought was my hobbies, which is stupid, right? It's really stupid. Anyway, before I continue on to talk about that, we're doing a 60 PED hunt down here in Boris. We're going to be hunting some Kerberos. Nothing fancy, nothing too major, just going to be kicking the shit out of some Kerbs. Just for fun. Obviously. This game is for fun. I do hope that I get a global, and, that'll be pretty cool. But, yeah. So, one of the things... So, yeah, we're doing this today. This. LR30. 60 PED. We're just going to go along and shoot the shit out of stuff. Possibly cycle through depending on how I feel. So, one of the things that I have noticed, as I said, was that I was overthinking a hell of a lot of things, right? Overthinking things to the max. One of the things that I was overthinking was YouTube, like as a hobby. I was overthinking YouTube. Now, YouTube has always been a hobby, and probably will be a hobby forever, or at least making content will be a hobby for a long time. Writing, making videos. We live in a very lucky time that we are able to have the joys of making a video, whether that's vlogs, gaming, other forms of entertainment, reading stories, doing documentaries, things like that. We live in a time where we're able to do this, and it's given a lot of us a lot of time to work on certain passions and stuff like that. Whether it's, something like this, whether it's, doing other stuff. So I started overthinking it too much. And what I started overthinking was the algorithm, right? I started overthinking the algorithm. Now, the algorithm is a pain in the ass, right? I'm sorry, YouTube, but your algorithm is a fucking pain in the ass. Especially once you added all the bullshit where it's like, if it doesn't meet certain criteria, then we're just not going to show it that much. The algorithm is shit, right? It forces people to pump out a lot of content really quickly, and if you're not consecutive and all that sort of shit, stuff can go downhill. Now, if you're a big YouTuber, then yeah, sure, you can go like a week or two without uploading a damn thing. You can spend that week or two or longer making something really good. Or if you're a part of a niche sort of thing. When I say niche, like, I don't mean like Entropia universe. I mean niche as in, when storytime, animations, or animatics was a little bit of a niche for a time there. Still is, but it was very popular. People enjoy animations, and people also enjoy stories. Now, when I, started this channel, it was just going to be a gaming channel. And it was just going to be a little side thingy that I do while I'm working on, my narrations. And of course, YouTube kicked the shit and doesn't really like narrations all too much. They are calming their farm a little bit. And I am thinking about going back to it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still thinking about stuff that I want to do. You know, hobby-wise. Over on District Horror. Now, when it came to this channel, it was literally going to be this is a game I'm playing. You know, I'll record a playthrough. It would be like a general commentary. There wasn't going to be anything fancy. Occasionally, I wanted to do, you know, reviews on specific things. Occasionally, I wanted to do, like, little stupid shit. Just for fun. But after a while, due to stuff happening IRL, I started to get hypercritical of, like, everything, right? And I mean, like, everything. Hypercritical of everything. But hypercritical of the things that aren't all that important, right? Hypercritical of the things that aren't that important. And I was talking to Serial Overdrive the other day about, you know, branching out and doing other content and all that sort of stuff. And it dawned on me that I'm fairly certain this is a thought that a lot of people have. The whole quote-unquote branching out. Which, in my opinion, I'm not going to be branching out. Right? I was hypercritical on that. The whole branching out. Doing other things. And I'm doing air quotes as I'm saying this. Branching out. Doing other things. Right? Because reasons. I don't know why I was hypercritical of it. You know? I have no idea why I was so hypercritical of it. So, over time, some of the hobbies that I've enjoyed, I've started to not enjoy. Because I was hypercritical of them. Hypercritical of the hobbies. It's a hobby. You know, these are the things that I do because I like doing them. Writing, or making YouTube videos, you know, that sort of shit, right? It's a hobby. You know, some people use it for work and all that sort of shit. I'm not, like, in my opinion, YouTube should stay a hobby. Or an extension of an already functioning business, right? Right, let's say I was a big esports player, right? And I had a lot of people watching me and stuff like that. Or I was a big Twitch streamer. Because I think a Twitch streamer, if you have a decent sized audience, you could turn that into a relatively nice business venture. However, I think these business ventures should, you know, when you do that, you should keep in mind that the most secure thing you can have is a 9 to 5. That's not always true. You can lose that 9 to 5, as we've learnt with COVID and all that sort of stuff. But hobbies should be hobbies first and foremost, right? So if you're making, alright, let's say you're an esports guy, you know, in the game, like, you're in the gaming scene. You can afford to make a YouTube channel, and you'll probably get traction just because of, you know, who you are and all that sort of stuff. If you're a popular author, right? You're an author, you're a professional author, you're already broken into that sort of thing. You would probably get decent traction, and it could become a viable thing, right? But if you're like an average Joe, right? You know, you're not an athlete, you're not an author, you're not a celebrity, you're not a, you know, one of those. If you're just an average guy, YouTube is a fun hobby. And some people try to make it their career. And I don't knock those people at all. If you want to make YouTube a career, you go your hardest, right? Or if you're like certain people that are like, you know, certain people online that have now I might be putting my foot in it a little bit. Is it and correct me if I'm wrong. I think Lawspade, he's on a military veterans thing. You know, he served his country. He did his dash. I think he might have been injured or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to put words into his mouth. I'm not sure. But he does, you know, he does a lot of streaming and a lot of video making. And, you know, when you're in a position where you can make your hobby as sort of a quote-unquote career, Might not be a high-paying career, but when you could say, oh, what do you do? Oh, I live stream. Oh, okay, cool. What's your living situation like? It's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I pay my bills, blah, blah, blah. All that sort of shit. But what I'm getting at, right? And I got off topic a little bit there. But what I'm getting at is, for someone like me, YouTube is just a hobby. It's not something that I'm expecting to be, to make money. Right? And I know technically I'm already nearly halfway to the point where I could potentially earn pennies. Really. But in all honesty, if I wanted to make money, I would much rather go out and work some orchards. I'd much rather do some fruit picking. Because it's the sort of work that I enjoy. And the seasons are steady. So the work is steady. That's what I'd prefer to do. I haven't been able to do that recently because of reasons. But that is what I would prefer to do. So in saying that, why was I so hypercritical about my YouTube channel? Why was I so hypercritical about my writing? Why was I so hypercritical about just my strength training? I have no idea. And I think it comes down to the compounding stress. And, now that I don't have as much stress, I've sorted a few things out, so things are going to be a lot smoother for me in the coming months, possibly even the next year or two. Things will be a lot smoother, so I've had a lot of time to sit and reflect and think and ponder as to why am I so hypercritical about things. And, that was a good hit. What was that? Over 5 PED. That was a good hit. No globals yet, but that was a good hit. So I was thinking, why am I so hypercritical? And I have just dumbed it down to stress. And I stepped back. And I was going to step back for several months. Because I was thinking, is YouTube worth it? And I'll be honest with you, it got to a point where, it was a few days afterwards. A few days after I'd posted my last video saying I'm going to take a few months off, that I was considering not coming back to YouTube. But then it got to a point where I'm like, no, I want to make videos. I want to make a video. I want to do a hunting video. I want to chat to people. I want to, record a few games. I want to do some Let's Plays, things like that. I want to do some reviews. And then I'm like, well, why am I not doing those things? Or why does the thought of those things, why was it making me feel so anxious? And I think it's because I was being, like I said, hypercritical of myself. Not just hypercritical of myself, but it's like, okay, if I put out a video, and let's say I put out a video and the general waning of subscribers happen, right? Now, subscribers, they'll wane, right? I could go a week and I could lose some subscribers. Let's say I would lose 2 subscribers, I'd gain 4 subscribers. I'd lose 3, I'd gain 4. I'd lose 1, I'd gain 2. It's just the way YouTube works. It's the way it's always been. People are always coming and going and coming and going and coming and going. It's just the way YouTube works. But for some reason, I was looking at that video, not that video, I was looking at those numbers, thinking, I'm doing something wrong. Or, maybe I should be doing something different to placate people. Combat reflexes? No, I want more long blade stuff. I like swords. But, so yeah, I was looking at the numbers, and I was getting hypercritical. And it's the same thing with my writing, right? If I didn't write 500 or 1,000 words in a day, then what was the point in writing? Oh, it's only 15 minutes in. Yeah, let's convert. I'm not too fussed at the moment. I'm not too bothered. That would have been close to, you know... Well, it wouldn't have been close to break even. It would have been like 10 PED off. Meh. Who cares? So, and then I was thinking, like, and with my strength training, you know, oh, why aren't my numbers going up? Or, my favorite, I haven't trained, you know, the last 2 days. Oh, I'm not going to be able to push as much. Because I'm magically going to get weaker after 2 days. You know? I'm magically going to get weaker after 2 days. So, then the things that I enjoy start to become a negative. Because I was so goddamn stressed, right? So stressed about, you know, first there was some compounding factors, you know, some stressful situations, and then, of course, COVID this year happened, and then I had lost 3 family members, so there was a lot of stress, and then I started being very critical of myself. And it's not healthy. It's really not healthy. So I started seeing a psychotherapist, and I've only had 1 session with them. But, you know, I'm going to be going to seeing a psychotherapist every fortnight, so every 2 weeks. And, you know, a few other things are falling in place that are good. Financially, we're good. And my health, physical health, is on a better track. Things are just going the way they should be going. So I decided, you know, I should start doing the things that I enjoy and not be so fucking hypercritical about it. You know? Not be so fucking hypercritical about it, because it's a hobby. It's not like this is a life or death situation, which, trust me, when you get anxiety, it fucking feels like it. It feels like it. You know, you look like I said, with YouTube, you see like your subscribers drop by 2 after you post a video. Right? They drop by 2, and then you get this fucking panicky sensation. Like me, I start to feel it in my neck, and then I get it in my back, and it's not fun. It's not fun. But then, of course, the subscribers get gained back, or they don't. But at the end of the day, nothing has changed. You know what I mean? Like, nothing... In reality, I'm not in danger. I'm not in any financial danger. I'm not in any social danger. I'm not in any physical danger for losing a couple of subscribers. And the same thing with writing. Right? I love writing. 2 other things that I love doing. Making videos and writing. Which the writing is going to start to play a role in my videos, because I'm going to be doing some reviews. And a few different things. For fun. Because I want to. But I was thinking the same thing with my writing. What, I didn't write 500 words today? What, I didn't write at all today? Oh no, the world's going to end. And then I'm like, well, there's no fucking point in writing tomorrow then. You didn't write 500 words today, you're not going to write 500 words tomorrow. Then what's the fucking point then? And then I get put into this stupid feeling of, like that impending doom sort of feeling. Like everything's going to crash in on itself. Same thing with my training. Like if I miss a day, you know, I might still go for a walk. I might do the yard work. I might do something else. But because I didn't train, all of a sudden, there's no point training. Which is, of course, stupid. But it's the way I've been thinking recently. And it's only been, like, the last, Did the game freeze? No, it just didn't give me... Oh, there it goes. So it's only been like maybe the last 2-3 weeks where I've started to address my problems. And it's really only the past week that I've been sitting, relaxing, thinking, doing some work, and just doing some stuff. Housework, the general things. Watching the TV shows that I want to watch. Playing games without thinking, oh, if I don't record this, then all hell's gonna break loose. Shit like that. Like, standard bullshit like that. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. In a nutshell. Like, genuinely, that's all that's been going on in a nutshell. So I'm gonna be... I say I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be. I'm gonna fucking stop saying that for starters. Right? I'm gonna stop saying that for starters. Because it gives me this stupid, false obligation. Because it is a false obligation. I'm not obligated to write, make videos, or do anything. I am not obligated to do anything. The only things I am obligated to do is take care of my wife, my daughter, my house, and my yard. That's it. I'm not working at the moment, so I am not obligated to go and work, because I've been dealing with things. But, hopefully, in the coming months, or early next year, I'll be able to find a job that suits my particular head fuckery. Let's put it that way, just head fuckery. So yeah. I'm going to stop saying, this is what I'm going to do, because then it puts this stupid false, what did I say? Obligation. So these are the things that I want to do. Right? These are the things that I want to do over the next few weeks. If I have time. And if I'm feeling up for it. I want to play some Entropia Universe, so I'll probably end up recording it, depending on what I'm doing. I might not. I want to continue recording my Genshin Impact Let's Play. I want to start working on a review for a game. A game from when I was younger called Nightmare Creatures. Really fucking cool game, and I want to sort of... okay, let's just split this to this, and then convert, and then shoot it in the face. That's not going to be enough, is it? Bollocks. Okay, how about we split 3? 3 PED. There we go. And let's head back. Where the fuck is the thing? Where's the thing? Oh, it's that way. Alright then. So that's what I'm like. So yeah. So I want to tie that. Well, not tie. I want to see how. Or express my thoughts on how mechanics in that game are, could have, were fucking brilliant for their time, and how they're reminiscent of quite a few games today that people really fucking love for the complexity of the combat. And I want to talk about the story, and how it influenced me as a horror writer, and as a horror fantasy writer. Things like that. So, I'm going to be doing that, and I want to do some writing. So, I'm not going to tell you this is what I'm going to do. These are the things that I want to do over the next few weeks. Whether or not they get done, I don't know. I want to record some Genshin Impact today. I know that much. And I want to do some other things. I want I want to find a way for me to be able to record the Nightmare Creatures footage and, you know, get a shitload of footage down and then write up the script and then get the things that I want and all that sort of stuff. Because the reviews will be scripted, they're not going to be off the cuff. And I'm going to try to, I want to try to add in some, animatics, animation sort of shit to it. Some animated things. So those are the things that I want to do. People are sweating hard today. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I wanted to say. I don't think we did very well with today's hunt. Yeah, we very much didn't do well with today's hunt. We got some hit. What about damage? Laser, ranger, range damage. Oh, we only got like 1 point. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Pop this in there. This in there. This in there. We didn't do the best. We lost like 20 PED in that run. But I had fun. We lost 20 PED, but I think we gained some insight into why I've been feeling so shit. And why I've been so flip-floppity on this channel, eh? Because it's absolute bullshit. Like, I think about it and, like, my brain has been an absolute dick. I blame my brain somewhat. It's been an absolute prick. But I guess that's just life. I'm sure a lot of you guys have gone through something similar, overthought things, been overcritical of something that you really didn't have to be critical of at all. You know, maybe if you're an artist, maybe you were drawing a picture. Not even us, you were just sitting there drawing in a sketchbook for fun, and like, I don't know, you drew a dragon, but you fucked up a scale, and then you decide to like hate yourself for the rest of the day. Yeah, I feel you there, man. I get it. I fucking get it. You know? So I just need to keep in mind that I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for fun. You know? If I don't get as many views, it's not the end of the world. You know, it's not like I've pissed off a lot of people. If I lose a couple of subscribers, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. If I gain 100,000 subscribers, it's not the end of the world, and it's not like the bee's knees shit either. You know? So I shouldn't worry about it. Whatever will be, and I should just enjoy the journey. You know? Fuck the destination. Destination will be whatever it is. I mean, shit, YouTube could get, like, deleted next year, and we just wouldn't know. We just got to enjoy the ride, enjoy our hobbies, enjoy ourselves, and just have a good time with it. You know? So anyway, I'm not putting a schedule. I'm not saying shit. If I upload 4 videos in a day and then like nothing for like 4 days, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. You know? If my content drastically changes and some of you guys don't like it, I'm not going to be hypercritical of myself for it. You know, unless you're willing to give me money, throw a $5 at me to make that specific content that you want, I'm not going to be hypercritical about it. I'm saying you as in like a hypothetical you. You guys, I know you guys have told me just do what you like, and I appreciate that. So it's not like one of you guys would have like a massive go at me if like, oh no, you stopped making like, you used to make like 4 Entropia videos, now it's like down to 3. And what is this, game that you're playing now? Oh, cringe, unsubscribe. I'm not gonna care. Not gonna care. But, yeah, like, if you made it to the end of this video and to the end of my somewhat rambling, venting, just putting that out there into the world sort of thing, have you guys had like a similar thing? Like either a hobby or something that you guys like enjoy doing, but then because of, bullshit stuff, bullshit reasons, you started to become hypercritical, or you just started to hate the thing that you were doing. Whether it was You really like doing a thing and then you got bullied into not doing it. Or you got bullied for doing it. You know, I know that feeling as well. But that's a story for a different time. Or never. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This video is like half hour long, 9.1 gigs. Cool. I will see you guys. Well, I'll see you guys later. Stay safe out there, guys. And gals. Guys and gals, stay safe.